Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. And the finish! Superb from Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. In with the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the chance! Oh, taken with style! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Zamora. Cadawere. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's got his cross in. Brazil are rampant. They look uncatchable. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here. Opts for safety. Cadawere. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Referee's given a throw. He's on it, can he get away? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nakamba. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cadawere. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. just too high. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pirlo does well to stand firm and defend it. He's in plenty of space here. Pelé gets into a good position. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Mbappe shoots! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Kadewere. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nearly 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. That's what he said. Nakamba. Zamora. Nakamba. And that is out of play. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Face to face with Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pelé. Brazil looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. Pelé. And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Now it's Kadewere. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose.
That, Peter, is wonderful read.
Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Kadewere. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is...
And he shoots! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Substitution.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. And it's Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Kadewere. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Maswanise. Here's Nakamba. Maswanise. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Thuram.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Oh, super find. And a chance! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 66 minutes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Foot in. Nakamba. Maswanise. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, shooting chance!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm.
It's Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Is number 5, Ronaldinho.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass.
Zimbabwe seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defense
Climbs up big! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
that can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brazil got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. Bale touches it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is very well defended. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. This looks promising. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nicely weighted ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 5
And he's picked it up out wide. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Looking for the run. And it's slung out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that's it, it is all over. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer, Cedric Suarez. Beckenbauer, and it's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Neymar aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ball is over the line. That's a sharp pass. He's shifting through the gears here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckenbauer. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Big header! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic is onto the... Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So will they make it count again? And it's Suarez. Beckenbauer. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pinches it off him. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Spread neatly. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's going up front in a hurry. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. James Rodriguez is the team's great visionary. Pelé, thought offside that time. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pelé. Oh, what a ball! Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's through. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's James Rodriguez. And he's worked it through. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the shot's on here. Shot a goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Brazil very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Here we go again then. Neymar. Beckenbauer, a picture of focus and alertness. He's going for goal! What a hit, the save was firm.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So their fourth corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's another good win of the ball. Now there's a fine... And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil are having a ball here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He is through here. Has crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found a way past. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He can run onto that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. And a goal kick. Nice bit of trickery. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, can they get him away? Out to the right. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes.
Kelly! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a good foot in there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ibrahimovic. Great chance! James Rodriguez. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out to the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Ibrahimovic! He scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's gone... Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's been given away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's James Rodriguez, looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pelé. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. James Rodriguez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Sao Paulo have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Gets good distance on it. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in. In he goes again! And he's there to belt it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Marcos Antonio. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get...
Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is good alertness. Brazil finding their passes. It's Felipe Anderson! Fantastic from Felipe Anderson! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared away. Caggiari. Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Chooses to go back. Caggiari. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Antonio has a look and plays it forward. And it's Lucas Moura. Foot in. The most accurate pass. Over to the left. And here's Felipe Anderson. Luis Gustavo. Now Kajeri, spread out to the left. Marcos Antonio. Kajeri takes the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Knocks it into space. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson takes control of it, and he's on the move. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kajeri. Neymar. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Antonio. And it's Luis Gustavo. Back into the middle. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And here's Felipe Anderson. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And it's James Rodriguez! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Antonio. Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's in space and looking for option. He gets big! And for a moment, time stood still. Antonio threads one in, gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Lucas Moura. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pelé. That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. Zico. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Antonio. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time for Luis Gustavo. And here's Lucas Moura. That's been cut out, well played. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through there. And it's James Rodriguez. Tries to play it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lucas Moura. And this is Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caggieri. Marcos Antonio. Pele. Now it's Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Felipe Anderson! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Felipe Anderson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Luis Gustavo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo making another change here.
Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17. Camisa 40.
Luis Gustavo. In with the challenge. Antonio. Felipe Anderson under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Brazil can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Felipe Anderson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. And it's Oscar. Oscar! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
They've played it short. It's a good-looking delivery. Marcos Antonio.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil find a position of real strength now. And it's Suarez. Swept in. He's found a way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Tele claiming the match.